PSG weathering an early spell of Monaco pressure and looking to strike as Ousmane Dembélé was found out wide. The winger lined up his shot. It's spilled by Cone and Gonzalo Ramos was on hand to finish from close range. The summer signing with his third goal of the campaign. Monaco were looking for an instant response as Balogun closed down Donnarumma. The goalkeeper's clearance went straight to Minamino, who fired it past the Italian. The Japanese forward took full advantage of the goalkeeper's mistake to level it up. PSG still with the momentum though as Dembélé looked to create another chance. Magassa lined up his clearance but brought down the Frenchman with the high boot. Benoit Bastien pointing straight to the spot. Kylian Mbappe stepped up for the penalty and it was an emphatic strike past Kern. The league's top scorer taking his tally for the campaign to 14 already. Fabien Ruiz found Dembélé over the top. The winger brings it down with some impressive control and race through into the box before firing it in from a tight angle. The number 10 opening his account for PSG in style. And Dembélé was involved again as he won the ball back in midfield. Played it wide to Mbappe, who pulled it back for Vitinha. And the midfielder curled it in from range for PSG's fourth. The floodgates opening for the hosts in the second half. Monaco needing to pull one back with 15 minutes to go as Minamino threaded it through to Balogun. One-on-one with Donnarumma and the forward pulls one back for the visitors. The US international grabbing his fourth goal for his new team. PSG managing their lead going into stoppage time, but there was time for another goal. Hakimi crossing it in. Maripan unable to clear, and it's the substitute Colomwani who made it 5. And it was Nice who made the breakthrough against Toulouse as Barr won the ball back from Dessler. Found Morgan Sanson making him run in the box, and a midfielder squared it for Teramofi for a close range finish. The Nigerian international with his fourth goal of the campaign to put his side in the lead. And Mofi was involved again just minutes later, playing it through to Lotomba. He tried to beat Guillaume Rest from an angle. The goalkeeper manages to hold on to it. The visitors throwing everything at Nice in stoppage time as the ball came to Relabet on the edge of the box. The Spaniard tried a curling shot, but Martin Bourque was able to get across in time. Another hard-fought win for Nice to continue their unbeaten start to the campaign. And Lille was slicing through the Lyon defence again, as Youssef Yazici threaded it through to Jonathan David, and it was a clinical finish from the number 9. The Canadian putting an end to a 10-game scoring drought in all competitions. And it would go from bad to worse for Grosso's men. The visitors were pushing forward for a second minutes later, as Enrique's header fell to Thiago Santos. The midfielder lined up his shot and sent a rocket into the top corner. A sensational strike from the summer signing to grab his first ever goal as a professional. And straight away Rennes were on the front foot. Reims unable to clear the corner, and it was headed back across goal by Arthur Théâtre. And it was a close range finish from Guiru to open the scoring. A perfect start to Julien Stéphan's second stint in charge. Junior Ito swinging it into the box, and Oumar Diakite was on hand to head it past Mandanda. The Ivorians' goal given after a VAR check, and the visitors were level. Diad playing it down the wing to Truffert. Guiri and Terrier combining on the edge of the box before it fell to Bourgeois, who slotted it past Diouf. The hosts were back in front within 17 seconds of kickoff. And it was another decisive set piece from Rennes. Arthur Théâtre breaking free of his marker on the free kick and nodding it past Diouf to double the lead. Lens were on the front foot straight away as Elye drove through the midfield. It was played to Frankowski in the box, but Clermont could clear. Salis Abdul Samed was able to gather before Aguilar sent in a cross for Elye WAHI, and it was a deft header to open the scoring. Mori Diaw left with no chance. Both sides down to 10 men going into the second half, but Lens still had the momentum. Mori Diaw playing it straight to THOMASSON, and the midfielder finishes it into an empty net. Lens looking to put the result beyond doubt heading into the last 10 minutes. Sotoko finding Wesley's side. The forward with some great footwork in the box to sit Ogier down before rifling it in from a tight angle. Montpellier with chances in the first half, but Brest were looking dangerous as well, as Mani Kamara's cross went straight through to Del Castillo. The winger with a wayward shot, but it was turned in off the post by Maxime Estève. The defender with his second own goal of the calendar year, more than any other player in the league. But Montpellier were on the front foot right after the break. Moussa Tamari looking to venture into the box, but he's brought down by Le Doiron. Referee Pierre Gaillus pointing straight to the spot. Teji Savanier stepped up for the penalty, and the captain made no mistake from the spot. The Brest substitutes were involved straight away as Steve Meunier brought it down. Played it through for Pereira Lage, who swept it past Bizot. An instant impact from the midfielder with his first goal of the campaign. And there would be another decisive substitution for Brest, as Kamori Doumbia came on for Del Castillo. Adrien Lebourg crossing it for the Malian, who sealed the 3 points. The hosts were looking dangerous early on as Moses Simon beat his man down the left. Sent in a cross from Mohamed. It was clear to Chirivella, but the Spaniard's shot was deflected wide. Gauthier Lloris making up for his missed time clearance. Les Canaries were a man up and pushing for the winner, as Stromae Sefer was deflected and forced Desmas into an acrobatic save. No way through for the hosts. And Metz were able to press Lorient off the ball straight from kickoff, as Van der Kerkhoff set off down the wing. Crossed it in for Sabaly, and it was a lightning quick opener. The Senegal international opened the scoring after just 39 seconds. Lorient were looking for an instant response as Romain Fevre led the attack. Played a 1-2 with Serene Decore and swept it inside the far post for the equaliser. The number 10 drawing his team level just minutes after the opener. Fevre again combining with Decore before being brought down in the box. Claims the penalty, but Courby was able to fire home. The 17-year-old with his 4th goal of the season already to put his team in front. Metz was still in the game by the hour mark as Diallo swung in a corner. Headed on towards the back post, and Traoré nodding in the equaliser. The veteran defender opening his account for the campaign in timely fashion. And Les Grenats were pushing for the winner going into the last 10 minutes. Assoro found in space on the left before being brought down by Mendy, and the referee pointing straight to the spot. Jallo stepping up and sent the penalty straight into the top corner. Strasbourg venturing forward with Kevin Gamero released on the right. Pau Lopez kept out the initial shot, but the rebound was played to Omega for a close range finish. Gamero instrumental in Strasbourg's opener on his return to the starting 11. Marseille were back on the front foot though as Correa found Vitinha in the box. The Strasbourg defence clear it straight to Klaus, who volleys it in from the edge of the box. No celebration from the Strasbourg native as he pulled the visitors level in emphatic fashion. It was league leaders Paris Saint-Germain who grabbed the statement result of the matchday with an emphatic win against Monaco. LOSC getting a big win of their own before their European clash, while Marseille continued their stuttering form. The top two in PSG and Nice pull clear of their rivals heading into December, as Reims saw their impressive run come to an end and LOSC continued their rise back up the table after a poor start to the campaign. Rennes now on the verge of the top half after seeing off Reims, while defeats for Clermont and Lorient keep them in the drop zone. Lyon were plunged back into crisis mode after defeat to Lille kept them rock bottom of the table. Reims host Strasbourg for the matchday 14 curtain raiser, before Lyon face a daunting trip up north to face an informed last side. PSG travel to Normandy on Sunday to take on a solid Le Havre team, and Marseille close out the weekend's action against a resurgent Rennes side.